Hi Bat fans, welcome to my review of Batman Automobilia issue number 6. We're looking at the Batmobile of the 50s. 7 years it lasted, 7 years. It was introduced January 1950, I believe. Or was it February? I got rechecked. I think it was February. No, I'm fighting with myself. We're getting nowhere. This was introduced in issue number 156. And this diorama looks amazing. Let me open her up and we'll take a look. The first thing we're going to look at is the 3D background, and it's Joker. I think he's robbing some money and he's shooting at this woman. There's two guys shooting from the sides, and there's the glass is broken in the boot. The Joker's just a real bastard. Look at this woman. She has no chance. She's dead. 3 guns being pointed at her. Windows already broke. She's dead. It's done. Just like the last issue, they've added a pavement to the base. Everything looks very hand-drawn, very comic booky. But this is the second time Eagle Moss collections have only added a prop to the base. The first issue with the Batman movie, they added a barrels. I think it was 2 barrels or 1 barrels. I have to go back and check. But this one they added a fire hydrant. So that's pretty cool. It really adds to the base. The Batmobile is fantastic. This is from the 1950s. And my previous review, I looked at the Batmobile from the 1970s, which was that blue one. This one is much more darker and edgier and scarier. I mean, if you see this driving at night and, you know, 2 yellow lights turn on, this is terrifying. I mean, there's even a science lab in the back of this. This is where Robin would do, you know, he would check fingerprints and do a few things. It was like Breaking Bad before Breaking Bad. Robin is Jesse, you know, he's cooking up some meth. Yeah, so this is a really great looking Batmobile, very gothic looking. I think the bat here looks really great. The wheels are plastic, but they've got a really shiny silver look to it. And this is all die cast, by the way. So this guy has a nice bit of weight, and it kind of has kind of a submarine kind of look to it here. The fin feels plastic, but there's almost like a die-cast kind of feel as well. But I just think the last 2 issues have been fantastic, that they've just made the whole Batmobile from die-cast. This is the magazine that comes with issue 6. When you open it, it just discusses the lab that's inside the Batmobile. I was kind of shocked when I read it for the first time, because I don't know much about the Batman from you know, 50s and 60s and 70s and so on. So this is new to me. The first thing that came to my mind, as I mentioned already, is Breaking Bad. The fact that there's a lab in that car. But yeah, this is all about Batman and Robin putting this new Batmobile together. And yeah, like I think I mentioned already, this Batmobile lasted 7 years in the comics. Got this on all wrong. Over here, I think this is funny. I'm going to try to zoom in. Around this time, Batman got injured, and Robin is just in the background here. He's basically putting this Batmobile together, and Batman is in his batsuit with a... his leg is all bandaged up in a cast, and these guys crutches, and he's just reading newspaper, and he's just chatting to Robin. Robin's doing all the hard work. Wow, Batman really put his made his Robins do a lot of work in those days. And you can see here that, you know, the Batmobile is done. Batman's still in these crutches. So ridiculous. When you open up the magazine, where are we now? Here we are. You open up the magazine and you can see the lad there, and it makes more sense when you see it, kind of drawn out logically, that Robin can turn around and he can work on certain things, or Batman can do fingerprint stuff. And there's a telephone there in case they want to call in for pizza or whatever. There's different kind of platings that Batmobile had. It has a steel side plating. It had a wooden thing for to float in water, and a fire engine plating there. Of course, past the lab, they've had a raft in the trunk, a fold down whirly bats. I don't know what that is. Rocket tubes that rear for speed boost and smoke creation. So turn to the next page, if I can get my fingers on the page, and it talks about Batman in the 50s. And Batman in the 50s, it was really technology based. You can see Batman and Robin here doing some chemistry. Just bought themselves a chemistry set. Here they are making a model bat plane, and yeah, just improving the Batlight. So yeah, totally bizarre era for Batman. A lot of crazy stuff happening, but it's a Batmobile, I think, one of the Batmobiles I love the most, because I like the Batmobile when it's all black, and maybe it has a hint of Cutter in there somewhere. But it's very menacing and dominating looking when a Batmobile is just all black. Overall, I give this issue a 10 out of 10. This is everything I want from these issues. A great base, a great background, a cool looking Batmobile that's made from diecast, and a magazine that gives a lot of information on the Batmobile and the history. This issue has done all that. Congratulations, Eagle Moth Collections. Great, great issue. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon.